16 pounds, 4 ounces on the first day. Pretty good bag. Here comes another 5 to go with that.
What is up, MFers? Welcome to day number 2 of the NBA National Championship Tournament. Fishing with my buddy Tony. Little team tournament, 3-day team tournament today. Like I just said, it's day number 2. Day number 1, we caught 16 pounds. We're hoping that's our weakest day. We're in 8th place right now. First place is a damn boat. We're just trying to be consistent today. Some weird stuff happened. The lake came up a little bit. It rained. It poured rain all day yesterday. And we're catching our fish mostly offshore on main lake points and stuff. So we're thinking that our bite should get better because we got bluebird conditions. We already have no clouds in the sky right now today and tomorrow. So we're gonna go drag around and try to rip some damn lips. 10-inch worm, 7-inch worm have been the deal. I think today we might be dragging a little bit more. But we're gonna start off, we're gonna go try to get a big bite, buy some bushes first thing this morning. We're one of the first boats out. And yeah, I guess I'll catch you guys at the first spot.
And the home of the brave. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to go fishing this morning.
I'll do it. Okay guys, we're starting the morning off on, this is like an island thing on the main lake here. It's 40 feet deep right where we're at here. So these fish can come up and just use this as a place to feed in low light morning and night conditions. And we're gonna crack some bigs here and then go drag offshore. I got it. He might be a small keeper. Either way, I'm just gonna power right through his little head shakes. It's 15, should we keep it?
Is it 15?
It is 15. Yeah, it's definitely 15. And it weighs like a pound. Yeah, it's definitely 15. God, I'm a good fisherman. Start off with this giant. Don't even weigh him. Tiny. That's what size he is. What if no one else catches a fish though, is the thing. Little baby. Go on, do something else. Biggin?
No.
It's a keeper. Might be better. Not really. Freaking loaded here. He might be 15, but not the right kind of 15. Nope. Biggin. Not that big, but definitely a keeper. Alright, so if you guys haven't been following along what's been happening, we've been throwing 10-inch worms on these points and flipping trees on points and stuff with them. And usually, not always, but usually you catch a couple pounder and then all of a sudden old big comes out to play right afterwards. So hopefully that's about to happen. Biggin. Not a great one, but better than the last one.
Oh, shit.
Pretty good, they didn't see that. You bet. 3.6?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. What do you have on yours? Cut shad?
Stink bait.
Stink bait. So I'm throwing 10-inch worm. Tony's dragging a treble with some Lucky 7 catfish blood bait. We figure, you know, it's a national championship, but we might as well take some home to eat too. So I'm gonna try to catch bass. He's trying to catch catfish.
Yep, he's a good one. Ow.
Keeper.
He's a keeper.
It's a spot. Yeah, it is.
Holy shit, that is a big spot.
Yeah, skinny Juan. Good work, man. He is built funky.
182.
182, man.
loading up. We're kind of fishing a steeper, bluffier type bank, even though it doesn't really look like on the bank here. It's like 35 feet out here, just a little bit, half cast off the bank, so it makes sense. There's some spot Edward bass. I got him. Points point out fish, Tony. You bet. Well, let's just call out both of them. Deal.
It's not often you get double by yourself. Stop.
The worm's doing it. We just need more like that one. That's like this one. Oh God. I think I might have snagged one. Yeah, I don't think this is a bass. Definitely not.
It's a catfish.
What is it? It might be a bass, dude. Oh, it's a carp. God, dude, did he eat it? I was reeling it in. I must have ripped it right by his dumb face. It's in his damn face.
Are you sure you didn't eat him?
No.
He didn't eat it?
Carp love worms. All right, f off, carp. Trying to catch 3 more big uns. Fucking stuck to a tree or something.
Like, I look at your rod.
Oh, dude. I was like, that felt like a fish. It's not even a keeper. Too short. God, he was on that tree. Probably weighs more than the spot.
Oh, yeah, he's a good one. Sorry.
I about knocked him off.
Sorry, he was coming in.
It's okay. Good work.
Dang it. I thought he was bigger than this.
Yeah. Get him fired up. Huh. Took long enough. Jesus. Is he bigger than that spot?
Oh, that one's off.
Feed him. Yeah, they do. Out of their damn minds. It's gonna be close. Yeah, that should do something for us. For us. Cheering section, what do you guys think? Are we gonna be within the top 10?
Yeah.
I hope so.
We're going for number 6 by the end of today. Oh. One tomorrow.
Tomorrow's gonna be a crapshoot.
Hopefully nobody gets very many pounds today.
Freaking went to our spot where we've caught all our good fish pretty much in the last practice and first day of the tournament, and caught a limit in like 10 minutes. And 2 of them are good ones. We're like, okay. And we didn't get shit after that.
That was it?
Oh, we culled like 2 or 3 times, but we got 3 2-pounders, unfortunately.
That's a nice one. Oh, that's a beauty.
What a beaut.
That is a beaut.
Just keep chunking and winding. We'll see you tomorrow. Here's Tony Semino and Ben Milliken. 16 pounds, 4 ounces on the first day. Pretty good bag. Here comes another 5 to go with that. All right, guys, Tony and Ben, 5 fish limit today. Look at there, 14 pounds even. Moves you inside the top 5 right now currently. First part of the weigh-in here at 30 pounds and 4 ounces for 2 days. So we were talking earlier this week that it's probably going to take about 15 to 16 pounds a day, and you've got 30 pounds for 2 days, so you're right on that mark. So if you can do that and get 1 decent bite tomorrow, you're going to be in the hunt for this thing.
Should be able to do that. We'll see.
Very good. Well, that's great. Are you guys catching your fish early or catching them most throughout the day?
Oh, we're catching them all day long.
All day long. That's awesome, man. A lot of times fish management is about as important as finding enough fish to last for 3 days.
For sure. Yeah, we're doing something a little bit different than most people we see out there, and it just didn't pan out today, but hopefully the big ones will move out to us tomorrow.
Very good. Well, I got one more day for you. I hope to see you guys first thing in the morning. Started to bite yet? I think we may have a good later this evening as soon as we can get them posted for you, and we'll post the results.
Well, what's up, Mavericks? Welcome to Championship Saturday or something. I don't even know. It's the last day of our 3-day tournament. Didn't really film much last night, but basically we ended up with 14 pounds. So we had 16 for the first day, 14 the second day, 30 pounds, 4 ounces total going into the final day. Now we thought the weights would be down a lot yesterday with the high post-frontal conditions, and something freaking happened where guys just flat out caught them. And we're not seeing a lot of people, and we're not fishing the same stuff a lot of guys are. A lot of guys are beating the bank, I don't know, fishing secondaries, stuff like that. So we don't really have a very good indicator of how everyone else is doing, but that actually dropped us out of the top 10. We're in 12th. So that's the bad news. The good news is we're very, very close to the top 4 or 5 anglers. We're only a couple pounds behind them. So this is a lake where, from the past experience, I know can humble you. Things can change a lot from day to day. We're just hoping we can get out there and we catch them good and everyone else does terrible. I wish bad things upon everyone else in the tournament, Tony. Except I want them all to be safe. I just want them to not catch fish very well today. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm not sure, but we did notice the water came up about a foot since we got here. We think that took a lot of our offshore fish and just slid them up, even though it's been gradual and slow. Must be just enough to make the difference. And so we are going to start once again on our little topwater spot this morning. We might spend quite a bit more time fishing some bushes, getting out fishing some laydowns and stuff like that on the bank right next to some of the areas where we caught them before. And then we're gonna kind of roll the dice a little bit. We're gonna head way up the river at some point today, probably after we fish our first couple spots. But main thing is we're just gonna try to have fun today. We're not gonna fish any pattern. I think we're gonna fish with an open mind and don't ask questions to the bass, just rip lips.
Need it? Nope. Nice one, man. You see on that tree?
Yeah.
Sweet. It's just weird because it's like the conditions dictate that they'd get on like secondaries and shit, and you drag them. But the water level. Huh? Oh. Nice one. On the jig, huh?
Here, I'll put them in the net for you.
Good net job. Little dudes. But they're eating that a lot better than the worm, it seems. This guy ate a worm. Little ones, little ones, little ones. Where's big ones?
No freaking way. On your frog.
Mm-hmm. Little 6 frog guy. Well, that ain't the right kind. You better be careful in there. You'll get eaten, buddy. Jesus, that guy has been caught by every fisherman on the lake, I think. We caught him 3 times yesterday. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they were on that and then the water came up, you'd think they'd be right there. Keep fishing around, I guess.
Got it.
In the net.
Well, that's a keeper, I think.
That might be a keeper. Good fish, Tony. Out there, huh? Gut fish.
Gut fish, yeah.
We're on a gut pattern. How'd you catch your 11-pound limit? Well, you see, we fired out in the middle of the lake. Put the trolling motor on off. Short, isn't he? Mm-hmm. He lost about 6 pounds, at least. He was about a 9-pounder when he set the hook.
All right, so for those who have never used a GoPro, my 128 gigabyte card fills up in about 5 hours. And of course, in a 9-hour tournament day, you got to take it out and swap it out and everything. And actually, my cards stopped working, and I just said screw it after the first memory card. We weren't catching them anyways, and I was kind of frazzled. We were running all over the place, and I just didn't take the time to film the rest of the day. So I'll tell you really quick what happened, and then we'll take it to the weigh-in. So we went and actually, we ran all the way up the river. We ran like 50 miles from where we launched. That was no bueno. We caught a couple shorts you guys just saw. And then we went back up the lake and just started running everything. We tried flipping bushes, we tried running points, we tried all different sorts of stuff, and we ended up fishing a spot where we had caught some in practice, and we caught a couple small keepers, and I caught a 4-pounder off that spot. Super, super random. And then on the way back to weigh-in, we only had 4 keepers. We still only had 4, and 3 of them were very, very small. 2 of them were spotted bass, actually. We stopped in this cove, and we had not fished muddy water bushes the entire time we were there, but the water had risen another half foot or so throughout the day. So it was up about 16 inches from where we got there, which might seem like a lot to you guys, but Truman Lake actually fluctuates 3, 4, 5 feet per day a lot of times, depending on how much water is flushing through the system and how much rain they got. So the fact that there was just that much difference in water, it was absolutely crazy. But we got into this cut with muddy water in the bushes, and there was probably only a foot and a half in the bushes, and every single bush was loaded. They had fish in them. Unfortunately, we only had like 15 minutes to fish those before we had to go to weigh-in. We were able to catch our final 5th keeper, and yeah, let's go to the weigh-in. I'll show you what happened.
Here's Tony Seminole and Ben Milliken from Nebraska. 30 pounds, 4 ounces. So they were right in the hunt. 38 pounds was leading this thing.
He's really happy about
got a keeper, but it's not in the bag there. Who's this little guy?
His first weigh-in, I think he weighs more than a limit.
Ozzy's first weigh in, and he weighed more than the limit. So Tony and Ben from Nebraska, 5 bass, all live today. Total weight for Tony and Ben is going to be 11 pounds, 4 ounces. Takes you to 41 pounds, 8 ounces. So how was the best fish for you all guys were catching this week? What are we catching on?
Our best fish came in practice, 10-inch worms. We had a bunch of deep stuff going
Do you think that's because the water came up or the weather changed? Now, so how do we, after we punted and went back and started fishing again, what were you catching them on the last half of the week? Very good. Well, great job today, guys. Get out there and get this little one in his first weigh-in picture, and now he'll be a seasoned vet after this. We appreciate you guys coming up and being with us. 30 pounds here on the final day. Another limit of fish. Anything bigger than 5 for a big bass. Nothing bigger than 5, so we'll see what Rusty and Craig have.
So that's how that went, guys. We ended up with 11 pounds and 4 ounces, I think, on the last day. Was not what we were freaking after. Went into the tournament with the mindset we were there to win. We didn't even fish a lot of shallow stuff in practice because we thought that with the water warming up and the slick calm conditions, just that time of year, a lot of current running through the lake, those main lake points and stuff like that would be absolute killer. We caught them there in practice. We caught them there the first day. It kind of dwindled off the second day, and the third day really kicked us right in the freaking teeth. But that's tournament fishing. Once again, water came up just a little bit, 1.25 foot over the course of 3 days, and that was enough to send the fish up to the guys that didn't have as much experience on the lake, but they fished a lot of shallow stuff in practice. And that's just a lesson to be learned, I suppose. Don't fish stuff where they should be doing based on the time of year in the season. Fish it based on what the conditions dictate that day. Even though it was sunny and slick calm, the fish weren't apt to get up in the bushes that we were fishing to start the day, which were bushes with like 2 to 3 foot water visibility. I don't think they were comfortable being up in those, but they were comfortable in that muddier water. They felt a little bit more protected, it seemed like. I think that's what all guys were doing. But thanks so much for watching this tournament series, guys. I want you guys to tell me if you want to see more tournament videos like this. I couldn't take Cole the camera guy because it was actually illegal to have him on the boat with me. You can't pre-fish or fish the tournament with anyone that is not competing with you or a competitor in the tournament. So Cole, I guess, could have been with me if he had qualified for the tournament or something. But since he had no part in competition, even though it was a camera guy, and wasn't going to fish or anything or give me any advice or tips, that's why Cole didn't get to go. But exciting if you guys like bass fishing. We have a couple really badass videos catching some post-spawn summer fish. Got a little bit of revenge after this tournament, so I'm excited to bring you guys those. Thanks so much for watching this one. If you like the tournament videos, please go hit the subscribe button, and I'll drop a little tournament playlist right there so you can watch some other tournaments where probably actually did better. But thanks so much for watching, members. Out of here. Peace.